Hey guys, Simon Murray here, owner of SM Designs, with a very short sub 4-minute video on how to paint 3D. In this case, little Vinny here. I've recently been asked to judge a competition for the best paint job on Vinny. I'm going to be keeping mine super simple, just really to show you how to prep and clear. So the first thing I want to do is with 3D, well technically with any substrate, I want to clean it with an alcohol based cleaner. I personally never use soapy water, always an alcohol cleaner. And once I've got it clean, I'm just coming in with a red Scotch-Brite. Now, the reason why I don't use sandpaper when I'm sanding on 3D prints is because you can lose the profile a little bit. You can lose some of that finer information because the sandpaper will actually remove product, whereas a red Scotch-Brite will score the surface but not actually remove anything, so I don't reprofile the 3D print. And of course, not even Createx can stick to dust, so I'm just using a tack rag. And the first color I'm going to use is just Opaque Red, Opaque White 50/50. And this is just really to work in around the mouth, the gums. I'm just using a 0.5 airbrush here, a little bit reduction, not being too fussy. Obviously you guys are going to be going into a lot more detail, hopefully. And I'm using Opaque White on the teeth with a little bit more reduction. And that's pretty much the mouth finished. And now I'm ready to spray the main area. And as with all surfaces, I begin with auto-borne sealer. So for the Opaque Red Vinny, I'm using auto-borne sealer white. Again, everything I'm using is a 0.5 airbrush, so I've got about 10-15% reducer in here. This is auto-borne sealer white, and I'll reach my sealing coat with about 3 coats. This is me just coming in here with my final coat. And for the candy Vinny, I'm using auto-borne sealer silver. Again, 10, maybe 15% reduction, and 3 coats will give me all the coverage I need. Coming in now with my candy, and I'm using 4 parts 40/50 UVLS gloss and 1 part candy. And I'll come in with about 4 coats here. This is my final coat. You can see the color saturations increase massively, and it looks really vibrant over that sealer silver. For the caps, I'm just using Opaque White, Wicked Opaque White. Could use auto-borne sealer, but in this case I just used the Opaque White. And now I'm just going to paint the little logos on the front, and I'm just using black and white, and that will be Opaque Black, Opaque White. Yep, 10% reduction. I don't want to over reduce when I'm using vinyl because I can get a little bit of paint creep in there, so not a lot of reduction, just enough to get it to flow. And that's the little guys ready for clear coat. Now for the Opaque Red, I'm just going to use UVLS 4053 High Gloss. And I'm just going to put 2 or 3 coats over that. That'll give me plenty of protection here. But for the Candy Blood Red, I'm going to use a 2-pack acrylic. And that's just going to give me a bit more depth for the candy. So that's it, guys. Really simple video. Very basic. Really want to see what you guys do. So obviously just go nuts, have fun. And I'm Simon Murray. Thanks very much for watching.